We're going to be changing the brakes and rotors on a 2003 Chevy Avalanche 1500 four-wheel drive. Tools needed for this project are going to be your tire iron to remove the tires. Brake pads, of course, I went with the Select Best Select Ceramic Disc brake pads. Item number right here from O'Reilly. My rotors, I got two of them. Item number for rotors at O'Reilly is right here. Other tools you're going to need: 12mm and 18mm open-end wrenches. I use a ratcheting wrench to finish them up. Also helpful to have a air ratchet here to help you get them off as well. This one is an 18mm socket on there. WD-40 or some sort of anti-seize lubricant to get the stuff moving a little better for you. Brake cleaner, good idea. And of course, gotta have a rubber mallet in anything you're working on to help break loose some of these. Mine were on there were Loctite, so I had to have something to break them loose. Go over and got the wheel off, and this is what it's going to look like. Of course, you gotta have some jack stands. You're going to need a jack, and gloves would be a good idea as well. Moving on over to the other side where we've already got it removed and one of them on. I don't know if I mentioned C-clamps. You're going to need some C-clamps to reduce the pistons there. So here you can see you got a C-clamp taking the piston off. There are a couple of bolts to remove those. Those pads. So the bolts to remove them. Uh-oh, it's getting dark out here. Let's see if we can see them. I don't know. Can you see in here? I don't know how to turn on the light either. Anyway, there's a little bit of light here. There's a bolt up here, and it's a 12mm one on the bottom, also 12mm, and then right in back behind here there's two big bolts, and those are your 18mm. Those took a little convincing to get those to come loose. Once you get those off there and get this whole set out of the way, some people will just remove these and then press your pistons back in. I took mine all the way off. I just didn't have a C-clamp big enough to go all the way over it, so took mine off, and then I only had this distance to go. It was a 4-inch C-clamp I had, and that's what I used, which I showed you on the other side. Once you get that off, these can be a little stubborn to come off of there. You can see no movement or anything, so take that WD-40 and spray it on in here on each end of the lug nuts where you can, right here in the middle hub. Spray back here, anywhere you can, any openings you can to get that to try and break loose a little bit, and then take that rubber mallet and hit on this, bang on it a little bit to see if you can get it to break loose. Eventually it'll break loose and you can slide that right off. Once that comes off, just take it, set it off to the side. This is my old one. It's not in too bad a shape, so I could probably turn that and reuse it, but I've already got the new one, so I'll just use those and take this down to my brother's shop so he can use it on one of his other vehicles, get them turned and everything. You can clearly see how bad these pads were. That's supposed to be pad on there, and it's all gone. This one had a little bit of pad left on there. This one completely gone. So I'm just going to go ahead and do both sides, stay even, and get everything working best for us. Before you put these new rotors on there, you're going to want to clean them. So that's where I use the Brake Best or whatever cleaner you have, the brake cleaner. Just clean these off real good, both sides, to remove any contaminants. They're brand new from the store, and you can see on this rag I got quite a bit off of there. Anyway, and then just slap them on. Once you get the new rotors on, then you can go towards the pad. These clips, these are the stainless steel clips that came with it, are going to need to be able to go into the calipers to hold in your brake pad, so I'll show you that in just a second. Alright, we're back over to the calipers, and it's getting dark on me here, but you can see clearly the big shiny clip goes right here in the middle. Well, you can see that brake caliper. Anyway, just replace the clip in the middle there, and then there are these other two clips, one on each side here. One on each side there. Alright, once you get the clips installed, and it's black out here, you can't see nothing. See, is this working at all? Can't you see anything? Back up. Anyway, clips here, one in the center, and another one up here to hold in the brake pads. Which man, sorry, I don't know why it's just so dark. Maybe I'll get a flashlight to Kenny so you can see a little bit better. Alright, it's getting dark out and running out of battery, but just to show you, we got caliper put back on the new rotor. Put it in back in here. Get you a little bit of light so you can see what I'm talking about. Tighten up the bolts here. It's your 12 millimeter. Tighten that up top and bottom. And then you're going to want to do, there's two of these again. This is the 18 millimeter. Tighten those up. Just check your specifications in your manual. I don't know what they are exactly off the top of my head. But get those nice and tight, and put your wheel back on. You're good to go. If you have any questions, please leave them down in the comments. Like this, share it, let me know your thoughts. This is my first video, so please be gentle, please be careful, please be easy, be respectable. I appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Have a great evening. Bye.